Day 9 of the TT Daily Roundups. This is as close as me and Lee Johnston will ever get to the VIP Mercury Suite. Lee got to the door, they turned him away, so we've had to do the intro out of here. Lee, sun's shining, but oh man, how many times do we say it? We've spoke about it literally all week. Sun's shining 1 minute, it's raining the following minute, but literally an hour ago, it was absolutely pissing it down.
Yeah, really, really heavy rain. I think it was about 2 or 3 hours later. We were supposed to wake up to really heavy rain. I was still laid in bed and I got Christy to open the blinds this morning expecting it to be wet, but it was dry. So yeah, it's been delayed by 3-4 hours maybe, so I don't know what that's going to do tonight. We've obviously had the revised schedule put out quite late for racing.
Yeah, only one race coming tonight.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't envy the guys so much right now.
Question though, so originally it was Superstock in the morning followed by Super Twin.
Yeah.
But we've scrapped the Superstock race for now and we're only going Super Twin tonight.
Yeah.
Why have they done that as opposed to you go with the Superstock race first because that was the first race on the schedule? Any reason or not?
I think, yeah, obviously the Superstock bike now, they still run slicks. The bikes have got upwards to 220 horsepower. So if there is going to be any damp patches, it's they probably see that as being a little bit of a safer option.
Yeah, right. So let's talk Super Twins.
Yeah, this is a little bit wide open.
A little bit wide open.
Because they haven't done a lot of laps. You know, some of the big hitters sort of see this as, oh, we'll just get enough laps in to qualify. Davey, Michael blew his up on the first night. So there's obviously going to be that risk, or there's always that risk with a Super Twin. They're so highly tuned that the nutrition rate is far higher than any of the other classes.
The what?
Is that the right word? No, nutrition I said, did it? That's what needs nutrition. The attrition.
The attrition rate.
The attrition.
The rate
Same
of attrition.
thing without an N. Yeah.
The nutrition rate. Well, you're right, it is. We saw it in the second race last year. The first race, bikes were quite reliable, but the second race, that's when everyone's kind of started going pop and bang. And we must have had about 5 different leaders in that second race last year. What do you think we are going to see this year? Try and explain what we might see.
I just
Michael
hope it's
running away with it or not?
Nah, I hope not. Not that I don't want Michael not to win, but we want close races. And even with the Superbike race, it took for something to happen or 2 things to happen to have this. It was great then, all the action. So yeah, I think we as fans, we want that close racing. But yeah, if Michael's on form on that pattern, it's probably the strongest bike in the class. It's going to be hard to beat him.
It's going to be very hard to beat him. Right, so if you're going on the radio, I'm going to head over to Jamie Coward's awning, have a chat with him, because one of the favourites for this race, surely.
Yeah, definitely. He's been going really well all week. A little bit of a bike issue, obviously, in the first Supersport race. Got the big bike going a lot better. Did his fastest ever lap in the Superbike race. So he's nearly won a Super Twin race before. Why can't he not do it this week?
Go on then, you carry on schmoozing and I'll go and see Jamie.
He's not allowed in here. I am.
It's Jamie Coward, everybody. Jamie, we stood beside your Triumph, but it's not your Triumph you're going out on tonight. The bike's already up there in Parc Fermé, ready for you. We've got about, what is it, 25 now, 26, 2 hours?
Yeah, a couple of hours before we go.
2 hours, 3 hours?
Yeah.
You're in good spirits, or at least you seem to be in good spirits.
Yeah, I feel this time of night you get a bit nervous, energy starts creeping among you, but I feel good, I feel confident, and yeah, it should be a good race tonight. With there's a few of us at similar sort of times, so the race should be fairly close, but we're hoping to just get my head down and go like clappers and see where we finish it then.
Go like the clappers. 3rd overall in qualifying. Is that where you expected to be? Were you looking to be a little bit higher? Or
it's always nice to be first in practice, but first in practice doesn't mean anything, does it? At the end of the day, so it's always first in the race where it counts. So yeah, the bike feels good. Like I said, the pace is there for us, some standing start laps. So we've never actually done a flying lap on the twin. So we're like I said, we should be thereabouts. Just like I said, you know yourself, for this class, it's a race in nutrition as well, so you've got to go as quick as you can, but then also you've got to get it to the end. So I said I'll go like clappers, and then we'll see where we are at the end.
Lee called it a race of nutrition this morning.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the way to describe it.
It's a race of attrition.
Attrition,
not nutrition.
Why?
Nutrition is what you eat. Attrition is like the level of degradation you go on. Anyway,
we'll learn something every day, don't you?
But how important is that in the first race? Because what we saw last year was not many people broke down in the first race. A lot broke down in that second race. So you're confident that the bike will definitely see you through this race?
Yeah, the boys have been, like I said, they've worked their socks off, getting it ready, and then obviously up to the event they've getting prepped and stuff sorted, and it's as good as it's ever going to be. So we've got the best chance of it finishing, and today, and then obviously they'll prep it ready for the next race. So yeah, let's see how we get on.
So the bike's right. Are you physically right? Because I just heard you've come back from a quick massage.
Yeah, we've been struggling quite a bit with the big bike in practice, and nowadays on the modern bikes we use a thing called a scooter brake, and I've been using the scooter brake quite a lot, just to settle the bike and keep the front end on the floor.
Like a bicycle.
Yeah, like a bicycle.
So brake on your
left hand. So I've been using it quite a lot on the big bike, and I think I've got a bit of tendinitis or something, where I've obviously overworked the ligaments in my arm here, so it's like a little bit of a lump on my arm here, and it's a little bit tender, but we got obviously day off yesterday, and rested it a little bit more today, obviously unfortunately with the cancellation this tour today, should we say. So it feels good. We'll just get going and see what happens. Adrenaline will take over and you forget about it.
It always does, doesn't it? But it's a godsend having the physios just up there. I literally went into the room to find you. So many beds, so many physios working.
Yeah, you can't. I can't thank them. There's a lot of people in the paddock that have. There's a lot of people go up there, and it's obviously free service, and they work the socks off there till late hours. And obviously tonight we're not racing till 20 to 8, I think. Yeah. So obviously by the time we finish, we get back. We do what we do, and then we'll go up there. They'll be there till 10, 11 o'clock tonight. They'll be up again at 7:30 in the morning, getting everyone ready for it again. So I can't thank them enough, and I think that's echoed around the paddock as well.
Mega. Right, mate. I'm going to let you get ready. Best of luck, and hopefully I'll see you on the fan park interviewing you as the winner of the Supertwin race.
That's the plan, Bob. Thank you very much.
Cabbage. Cheers, mate.
No worries.
So I don't know if you can hear the hoovers in the background, but thanks to the cleaners, we've been able to sneak Chris into the VIP lounge.
It's the only time I get in, when they're cleaning it up. Brilliant. Thanks, Lee.
We need to be quick just so you can get back to your jobs.
We'll be over in there in a minute. I'll help you, mate. Don't worry. Lee, what a disappointing evening.
Yeah, we got a bit. We got the start, we got the lap, but yeah, I think the right call was made. I was down on the grid tonight instead of being up in the studio with the radio guys, and I could see, even before I went in to ask the guys the question, I could see on their face, whether that was Davey or Pete or whoever else we interviewed, even Dean Harrison. And there are normally 3 guys that are pretty chill, are level-headed, and there wouldn't be ones to start causing a bit of a fuss. So yeah, and they were all like, I'm glad that the decision was taken out of their hands and for them, because then when it was made, they were all like, relieved, in a same way, because it's funny, we as riders, we don't want to be seen as not wanting to go out, especially someone that you're having to race with, because you already think, I've got this in the bag or over him or whatever. So it's a strange one, but yeah, the decision was taken out of their hands. Gary made the right call, and unfortunate for the fans, but it was the right thing to do.
Was the call made based on what the riders came in and said, though, or was it based on marshals? And
I believe so. I can't 100% say. I know that Milky spoke to a lot of the front guys and other guys down the field as well, because it's not all just about the front guys, but at the end of the day, they're the ones pushing the most. So I believe so, yeah. They spoke to the riders and then maybe got more information off the marshals and stuff like that after the circuit had been done.
So unfortunately we can't bring you the results or even the race of the Supertwin, and obviously we were supposed to have the Superstock and the Supertwin today, so we can pretty much take the programme and we can rip up the schedule, because who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. We've got 6 races still to fit in over the course of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, potentially 4 days with a day off in there. So what's the latest in terms of what's going to happen tomorrow? Have you got any insight into what's going to happen?
I was in on some discussions. I don't know the final answer, but the guys, they always do a great job of trying to organise it. But I think the big thing will have to come out tonight for the team's benefit, on knowing what bikes to get ready. Obviously there was some guys taking bikes. There was even guys took Supertwins out tonight on that practice lap, which is big risk if you ask me, but because the wind had changed a little bit and they were wanting to get the gearing spot on, But I believe the information will get released tonight, and whatever that is, we're going to see some racing tomorrow.
Mega. Let's wrap it up there, because until we know what racing's happening, there's no point talking about it. So let's join together with Tom tomorrow morning and we'll discuss what's happening.
Yeah, do you want to get back to work? He'll not be getting in here again, will he?
Do you want to show me Uber in? You helping? No?
Get you back into it then.